recording is now in session. Welcome back
Welcome
to
down
Down
the
the
rabbit
Rabbit
trail.
Trail. And we hope everybody had a happy Easter. This is where we just talk about stuff that's on our mind and go back and forth, and it may or may not be nutrition related. So, anyway, is there anything you want to start with? I had a great Easter. I cooked for 18 people, gluten free, grain free, soy free, seed oil free, no leftovers.
Wow.
So, I made London broil, broccoli casserole with cheese and creamy mushroom homemade soup. A lot of antipasto like salami, not with nitrates in it though, salami, prosciutto, cheese, all that. But we had, what else? I had more than that. Oh, I made the potatoes
I
kolkanen.
need some of your recipes.
The potatoes kolkanen, my friend told me, is video worthy, so I will do that. So anyway, I had a great gluten-free Easter. My family was great. My newest grandbaby was here, and she ate like a little
I saw the
piggy.
pictures.
She had plenty of colostrum months ago. In fact, my daughter did give her some the other day because she got sick for the first time at daycare. So she had some
Oh,
frozen for her. Such a good mommy to think that ahead. I just like, just thinking, when are you going to go to sleep, baby? Right? I didn't
baby.
store anything.
You actually saved some for that purpose? I don't think I thought
I
about
don't
that.
I don't know. I might have done that with
I was just
Rebecca,
like,
but with Raymond, I mean, I was only 17. So
LIFO,
I
last
was
in,
thinking about
first out.
my homework.
Isn't that what you did?
What?
I just did LIFO, last in, first out, last in, first out.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that what it?
Well, they all had a favorite side. Is that what you
Oh my
mean?
goodness.
Left
Right.
by your heart. Yours were on your right, and we're left side babies. But
Hmm. Well,
yeah, I really
you
did
did
enjoy
just tell me today
breastfeeding.
that you were left-handed, which I never knew. Do
Well, I
you
mean, I
write
write
with
with
your
my
right
right
handed
hand.
now?
I write
What?
with my right hand, but my handwriting is, I in Catholic school, I used to usually get a C or a D in penmanship, and I was an A
Did they
student.
did they whack you with a
Yeah,
ruler?
Sister Anna. Not hard, but yeah.
Have you ever looked any of them up, the nuns, to see if they're
Some
still
of the
alive?
nuns, I mean, I love the nuns. There's some nuns I loved, and then some were mean. So just like regular people.
What color was their habit?
Black. In grade school, they were black. They were black. They were old nuns a long time ago.
Mm.
Then when I was in high school, those maybe they were different order of nuns. They were blue and they were much sweeter than the
Oh.
grammar school nuns. They were Sister Genevieve and just they were terrible. So that's the whole rabbit trail. If you want to go down my cat, and I'm so glad that Promethean today talked about Catholics. One of those women is a Catholic. And I
Oh,
agree with
really?
everything she said today about the Pope. Why in God's name is he meeting with Obama's cleanup guy, Axelrod? Like, the Pope's from Chicago, like, the Chicago machine's involved now, and, like, get out of it. Stay in your lane.
Really?
Yes,
I
he's from
missed that.
Chicago, right? Can you look that up while we're talking? Because 'Cause I'm like, "What, the Chicago machine is in the Vatican now? This is horrifying." And just so everybody knows, we don't worship Mary. We ask her to pray for us, like I would ask Karen to pray for me or whatever. We also don't think the Pope is infallible in everything he does. So, there's that. So, I'm very disappointed in him, extremely, and I think every Catholic I know, because I just went back
Oh, yeah, it
recently
says
because I live near a beautiful cathedral.
Obama's advisor, David Axelrod, met with Pope Leo.
But where's Pope Leo from? He's from Chicago. Like, why would he be there having a face-to-face with the Pope? Give me one reason. He's not Catholic. Are you seeing if Pope Leo's from Chicago? He
Purpose and speculation. While described as a routine audience for political figures, some analysis suggests the meeting aimed to bolster the Pope's influence on American issues like immigration reform. Others suggest it highlights the desire for a dialogue between the Vatican and former Obama camp amid ongoing tensions with the current U.S. administration.
and I agree with everything Trump said to the Pope or tweeted or whatever he did. I really do. It's horrifying. Catholics are not for illegal immigration. But this is crazy, and I'm sick of them using money. I don't give money to the Catholic Church because I know it's going to fake charity stuff, and it's just terrible.
The Pope is a Chicago native. It says Chicago runs the
It's the
Vatican
Chicago
now.
political machine. My dad warned me about it when I was a little girl. We lived in
What is
near Chicago. So, that is something that's very bothering me. One thing I did read today that is very encouraging, we talked about earlier, is men, young men, there's an increase like by 40% who say they're strongly religious and going back to church. It's like the biggest increase in 20 years or something. I don't have the chart, but it was impressive. So I feel like that is really a good thing, really good thing. Hopefully the ladies will follow. You know, they will if they want to get married. That's another thing I'm concerned about, all these people talking about it's too expensive to have kids and don't have kids, like, why would you say that?
It says Susan Kalinda is a prominent political organizer, author, and commentator associated with Promethean Action. While she is
So
mentioned,
Susan's the short hair one? Or is that Barbara?
uh,
I wanna say I can't remember because I was in the car and I was just thinking, I'm so glad.
she's the one with the shorter hair.
Okay, she was the first one I saw, like, pop up on my YouTube
Hmm.
recommendation, so I was really happy. I do wanna talk about buccal fat again because we're doing this
Okay.
nutrition podcast where everybody's saying they wanna be healthy, they want muscle, they want regrowth, immune stuff, but everybody's trying to look like they're emaciated or have Kazi worker, which is
Is it
protein,
the
calories,
same people
malnutrition.
though that are saying all these things?
I'm just saying, like, the social climate,
Mm.
like, you've got this message of, do everything, take all these supplements, and then you have your Hollywood people looking like they're concentration camp victims or heroin addicts, both. Why? What's
I
going
think
on?
they're 2 different groups of people. The people who wanna look emaciated are the one and thin are the ones that kinda look like they don't lift a finger and have to take out the
Well,
trash
some of
even.
them look, like they're I don't know. Anyway, I have a solution to that surgery right
Oh,
here.
okay.
Costs so much less. Well, first of all, don't do that because
But they're not worried about money.
I guess not, but the surgery itself is pretty serious. I listen to the surgeon who doesn't do them anymore. Like, if you don't do it
I
right.
always remember that line in Clueless when she's like she walks in the front door and she's like, "There's a picture of my mom. She died in a routine lipo
Yeah. I mean,
section."
no surgery is
Like, I was
routine.
like, "It happens. Some
So
people
what can
die
you
in
do
routine."
instead of starving yourself? I mean, you could starve yourself and look like that. You can do this old-fashioned
Contouring.
look.
Do you know
I
how to
went
do it? But it's an art, and
I
do
don't
you know
have
how to do it?
artistic abilities. No, I just bought this
No.
thing. I watched some video, like, hopefully people learn from us, and, I mean, I don't know. I do think, like, this is brightening. So, you can
You're
do
looking
this
thinner
instead of
already.
going under the knife and then losing your facial fat. Because when you get
Where did
my
you
age,
get that palette?
you want it. Copied it. I like to watch, and I'm gonna give her a plug, Hot and Flashy. She
Oh,
does
yeah, I
it.
love her.
Yeah.
Angie.
Yes. So this
Angie.
is what Angie uses, okay? We love Angie. Hot and
We
flashy.
love Angie.
Yes, we do love Angie. And this is the exact one she recommended, and I went right to Ulta to get it. Probably it's NYX Professional Makeup Highlight and Contour Pro Palette. Palette Professionnelle
Angie.
Lumière et Contour. So if you're French, it works for you too.
She's so cute.
I love her. Yeah, I know. I learned a lot. And I also like Style with Serena. Shout out to you because everybody likes my Walmart outfits. They think they're expensive. Like, I will wear something that was a $200 dress or a $10 dress. As long as I like it, that's what's
Mhm.
important. And I got some really cute
I
Walmart
would rather
outfits.
wear something not made in China. I
Yeah,
guess
I don't want Uyghurs. I really
what?
have an issue with stuff in China because if the slave Uyghur people are making it, that makes
Yeah.
me nauseous. So I really do you remember? You don't probably don't remember. Growing up, there was a song called "Look for the Union Label when you are buying a coat, dress, or hat. Remember somewhere a union worker is sewing to feed the kids." Something like that. When we were all
Oh,
not buying stuff in China back when I was little, so we were supporting American manufacturing, which is coming back, I guess.
why
And I don't buy
why
anything
don't we
from
still sing
Temu.
songs like that, Anne?
What?
We should still sing songs like that. And you know what? I thought it was illegal to sell things without labeling things with
Like the ingredients?
no, where it's from.
Amazon tried to hide that because I would be like, "I wanna know
Yeah.
the country of origin."
Yeah, and they'll say foreign made.
Mhm.
So get this, 2 things. One, the Chinese are now saying PRC because they know no one wants to buy from Chinese.
Oh, People's Republic, okay.
Yes. And 2, this actually makes me sick to say this. I know of someone who buys stuff and puts a made in the USA label on it and sells it.
That's awful and a lot of work
And
to change a
awful.
label. I just don't want anything made by a
And has
Uyghur. I don't
gotten
buy
extremely
fancy
wealthy
sneakers.
doing that.
Real
I don't know, like, them personally, but
like doing knockoffs. Like that used to be a big thing in New York City. You could go down the street and get a knockoff of anything.
yeah.
No, I don't want anything from Temu. I don't care. I mean, my friend gave
Sheen.
me a dog bed she got. She thought it was big enough for her Labradoodle. When it came, it's big enough for my Yorkie. So, like, the
Oh.
advertisement made it look like a large doggy.
Oh, that reminds me. My dad one time bought a bed for the cat, and I don't know how he did this, but instead of 1 bed, he bought, like, a box of beds. So he's like, "You get a bed. You get a bed."
Unlike your dried apples, where you
So
only got
I brought 3 beds home for me. I sent 1 to Trisha. I think I was like, because they were these cat beds, like, about the size that your dogs could do. So many
well,
cat beds. I think it was a box of, like, 6.
which makes me think of something else, which is, a little annoying. So I've been, like I said, getting these cute things from Walmart, but I called them like it said it's delivered and the picture's blurry. I looked on my neighbor's porches, it's nowhere. Well, you know where it was? On my back porch.
Oh, you told me
Don't
about
you think
that,
that's
which
creepy?
they had to go, like,
That's
go in the
people
gate,
my back
walk
porch,
past
there's an
your
alley behind my house, and they'd have to go, like, through my gate or through my garage and up on my back porch to leave it there, which is feels quite intrusive and weird. Now, while we were
and that's
talking,
after you left them a
Amazon
note of what to do
came
and
to
what
the
not to do.
front like a normal delivery person. And then my Walmart groceries, one night I ordered them, they went down they were supposed to be delivered by 4 in the afternoon, kept changing. Then, you can watch it like an Uber driver. He went downtown. And
Oh,
then
yeah,
it
because you
changed to
can
4
watch.
AM. I'm like, what? No, Aziz is not coming at 4 AM to deliver groceries. My milk
Did
and
you just out
kefir.
him?
His name was similar to that.
It rhymed with
I'm watching Aziz drive all downtown. I called my son. I'm like, "Is this a drug area? Where's my groceries are on Lion Street. Why are my groceries in downtown Charleston in the bad area?" Well, so there's that. Okay, so that was on my mind. Another thing I wanted to talk about is I don't know why Dr. Gundry is so annoying to me, but he is. I'm not saying anything about what he says. I'm making no comments today. We're on the rabbit trail and
Well, I am proud of him for
I am
turning his
too.
health around, and if he wants to make a little money while he does it, good for him.
I agree. He's annoying, and Dr. Berg is annoying to me too. So there.
Yeah.
So I'm
But
sure
you know
I'm
what?
annoying to a lot of people too.
Yeah. So
You're
so am
just like,
I.
yeah.
No, not to me. But no, I just meant
But I watched
both of
both
them
of
wanted to
them.
turn their health around, and they wanna help other people turn their health around, and if
I
they
commend both of them.
can help people do it, more power to them.
I just can't do the whiteboard. I'm like my brain just starts to be like, I can't do another list or another face, like, whatever. But okay, I don't know. I guess I like Dr. Berg and Dr. Gundry, but there's something about them sometimes I'm like, I just turn them off.
Well,
So
everybody has their own little teaching methods.
I know
I have to say I am a very visual learner. I have decided that. Yeah.
I'm a hearing doodling learner.
We were talking about, we're going through Genesis right now, and we were talking about Noah, and our pastor is talking about how when there's times when God is very specific and there's times when he's not, and then we were talking about the
Mhm.
Nephilim,
No,
whatever.
yeah,
And everybody's like, "Well, what were they? They were half angels and half men, and
people.
we wanna know more," you know?
I'm one of
And
them.
what?
I'm one of them.
You're not big enough.
Well, I have RH negative blood, so
Alright, alright.
I'm a descendant of the Nephilim. Look up RH negative people. Yep. Surprise! Your face.
Okay. Okay, well, that has to be for that's for the third podcast that will be down the rabbit trail and into the cave. Let's get back down the rabbit.
I see angels.
Let me get back on track.
Okay.
So what Donnie was saying was that there are times when God is specific and tells details in the Bible, and times when he's not. And when he tells details, he does it for a reason.
Yes.
And one of those times was when he was telling Noah how to make the ark.
Yes, very
And
detailed.
he told him how to make the ark, and he was very, very specific. How long, how big, what kind of wood. And I was
Cubits.
like, yes, he was very specific. I love it. However, it was not specific enough for me. I'm glad I wasn't Noah. And everybody was like looking at me in Bible class. And I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I am a very visual person. I would have needed
I need a YouTube video.
I need charts, pictures, diagrams. I would have needed a blueprint.
Okay, I can agree with that. If you're building an ark.
Because, if you give me written explanations of stuff without a picture, I would have still had a lot of trouble. He would have had to draw it out in the sand or something. I just would
Well,
not have been able to wrap my head around exactly
but
what it
if
was
God
he
was
was
talking to
saying.
you, he would have sent you all that.
Yeah,
Probably.
true.
So, yeah.
He would have been like, I get you. You're a visual learner. I
Well,
got
he
you right
told me
here.
to
I
do
got your
this
whiteboard.
podcast.
What?
He told me us to do this podcast. It wasn't vague to me. It was every morning something that popped up in my prayer time. Just do it, basically, at the end. I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
And I don't know what made me just do it, you know? And the
So
other
you're a
podcast I need to
Nephilim? Did I even spell that right?
Nephilim.
Nephilim?
Yeah, look up, RH negative people, the origins of I was shocked. I'm like, "Oh my goodness, because it's really an unexplained
RH.
phenomenon. I'm RH negative. Don't tell anybody because I can donate blood to everybody.
Really?
I'm O negative, yeah, so I'm universal donor,
Is
not
that like you
receiver."
have the blood, the golden blood, whatever?
It's
Do you
I
donate?
don't I have my reasons for that. I don't want anybody to know.
It's the scientific origin of Rh negative blood is considered a natural genetic mutation or deletion, specifically the Rhd gene in humans, likely evolving in certain populations over thousands of years. Neanderthal
But
connection.
why?
Not Nephilim.
No, you need to look up origins of RH.
Origins. Oh my goodness.
Your face.
Origins of Nephilium. Am I saying it right? They
Nephilim? I don't
appear
know.
in Genesis 6 and are traditionally interpreted as the offspring of sons of God. What is going on?
It's bad angels that came down and got with women.
However, it is associated with high adaptation to cold climates, but then it switches. No, 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 no. If I hadn't put in Nephilim, it wouldn't have popped up. I'm going to take that out of my
It
description.
will just say what don't ask chat, just go in general and just say, "Where do RH negative people come from?"
Okay.
Don't
Where?
ask chat because chat is not or
Okay.
Chad.
I'll go to Grok.
I call it Chad. Grok, I don't know. I'm getting, annoyed with them because they're not giving me good ideas, and then
I
they're giving
told
me
I told Victor about the problem I had with Grok and how it wouldn't make the beginning. I showed him a picture. I was like, okay, it made this cute cover. I'm on the face that has this little meadow in between, a bunny at the end of the trail, and then an Asian girl for Ann. And I'm like, that's great. Perfect. Now just put in Ann's face. And it's like, no can do.
No, but
And I'm
told me I should try Canva or CapCut.
yeah. And then I showed everything and Victor goes, sounds to me like user error. And I was like, what? That's what Victor said to me. And I was like,
I don't think it's everything because it didn't tell me, the best, easiest way to do something. It just kept, I don't know. So look up I'll look it up. I can't, though.
what is the origin of
RH
RH
negative
negative?
people. Yeah. It always comes up.
And you think it's biblical? This is
I don't know. I don't think about it that much. I'm gonna look. I can't do it on my computer.
scientific origin. Okay, well I'm in Grok now.
No, just go on the internet and say, where did RH negative people come from? Or what's special about RH negative people?
Well, we know what's special. Okay, this is crazy. Wait, why does
because
it
they
make
don't know why the adaptation happened. It is interesting.
when did you find this out, and does anybody else in your family
Many
have it?
years ago because it turned out my daughters are Rh negative, Sam is, and then my friend Leslie was, and our friend Lisa was, and we're like, "That's kinda weird that we're all Rh negative," and one of I don't know, one of us looked it up during happy hour maybe 20 years ago. So we went around saying we were angel people all the time.
But you're just saying that because 'cause you're like, "Ha, ha, ha,
Mhm.
ha."
Well, I don't mean I don't know where I there is no answer for why it evolved or what it adapted to. Let's see if I can find anything.
Okay. Natural genetic mutation that it causes a deletion in the RHD gene,
Oh, no.
roughly appearing in 25,000 to 100,000 years ago. While its exact origin is debated, it is most prevalent in European populations, particularly the Basque region,
Yeah, and
suggesting it may have what?
I'm from there to me.
May have risen through hunter-gatherer Neanderthal.
Okay, well, we don't believe evolved from apes, so skip that part.
Let's see here.
I just don't worry about it. I'll send it to you.
It's just so interesting.
It is interesting because really there's no reason for it to be, like, it's not there's no adaptation for it, like,
So
okay,
you're
so when I
O
had my
negative?
babies, I had to have that Rogan shot because it's
Oh, you
dangerous.
did?
Yeah. No, just with Raymond and with Sam. I
What
didn't
does
have it
that
with
do?
Becca. It prevents because if the blood mixes, your body will attack your baby because it's not the same. I don't have the proteins on so it's a hazard when
It
you're
says the
taking
Irish DNA has a high Rh negative. Is that right?
I'm half Irish. Well, I'm half Scottish, and then West Asian is a big section of me too.
So what would you ever do DNA 3 or what is it? 23andMe?
I did, but I need to do it with my other family members because I did it on one site. This is interesting. Rebecca and all them did it on the one that got sued. Was that 23andMe?
Mhm.
Rebecca is related to my mom's cousin. Remember I told you I got in trouble? Okay, so I'm adopted, right?
Mhm.
And I always thought I'm related to somehow my dad, but Rebecca is related to my mom's nephew. And
Well, so you
when I
are.
was hmm?
So you have to be.
Right, so I'm, gonna be surprised when I do my DNA, I think, because that means I'm on mom's side of the family, but this is what happened when I was, like, 12. We went to, like, a barbecue at my aunt I can't remember her name. It wasn't my Aunt Helen, it was the one who died. Anyway, she had two boys, and they were my age, and me and the one that Rebecca match to. We're, like, starting to, like, kiss or play spin the bottle, and just imagine this is in, like, 1977. So the parents are around the pool drinking martinis, and the kids, and then I'm sitting with my cousin. Someone caught us, and every adult, like, dropped their martini glass and went crazy, and was never allowed to go back, and I'm like, "What happened?" Now I know because I was kissing my own family member, and
They
everybody
knew.
knew. I mean, there's no other I was sad, I'm like, "I really like David, like, why? Why?"
Do you so
So, I forgot all about that. That was something I wanted to do last year when Becca I was like, "What?"
yeah, how have we not followed up on this?
I don't know because
His parents, do you think his parents were your parents?
I think I'm related to my mom's family somehow, which
Which
is
is
weird
weird to
because
me.
Raymond looks like my dad and Penelope
What?
looks like
Raymond looks just like your dad.
Raymond.
Please explain to me how Raymond looks like your
I
dad.
just thought that was a God thing because that's when I thought I'm related to my dad, so I don't know.
Something about his
The
head.
forehead, and look at
His forehead.
Penelope,
His
and
head looks like
this
your
from
dad.
here up, the whole face, I mean, the
Why does
shape,
his head look like your dad's head?
I don't know, maybe we're all related, that's weird.
Like, I
I don't
remember dancing with your dad at the
my what
wedding.
mhm,
Not gonna talk about it. And then thinking, that's when I found out you're adopted. And I was like, "They look so much alike." And you're like, "That's weird because I'm adopted." And I'm like,
mhm.
"How is that
No, and we look
possible?"
at pictures all the time, so I guess I'll do that.
And you were like, "Well, you're not the only one that said that." And I'm
No,
thinking, "This
but you need to I'm gonna send you this picture of Raymond holding Penelope.
mm,
Penelope looks more like she belongs to Raymond than his own kids. I'm not kidding. You are gonna be like, "What?"
Oh.
Okay, that's really down the rabbit trail. So the
Yeah.
other thing I wanna know is, did they find Savannah's mom's body? Did I miss it? Nothing? No
No.
no updates? It's just 24/7 and
She
now
just went
it's
back to work too, right?
yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess, it'll help her keep her mind off of it, but I just don't understand, like, why there's
Mm-mm.
nothing else about it.
As of April 16th. Let's see. Nope, 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 nope.
Nothing.
Mm-mm.
And then next time I need to find out what happened because 'cause I'm watching Link talk about it, about Megan's her
She's
best life,
did
$3,000 to
what?
go on
She's
a
gonna start
retreat.
judging. Did you know this?
Yeah. Cooking for jams and jellies that she made? What? Who is
Wait,
she? Wasn't she a terrible Disney princess? Where'd she come
wait.
from?
She's gonna judge a cooking show called Master Chef Australia.
Why Australia? And when they're
I don't
going
know, maybe
around
they're
doing
known to
some
be
royal
terrible
tour,
cooks.
they're pretending they're royal in Australia. I'm like, "You guys quit the family,
Yeah.
remember? You called everybody a racist and you came to America. You can't go around doing a royal tour. You're not royal anymore. In fact, you were not even invited to something I heard." So there. But
Meghan
who's gonna pay
Markle's one rule on
$3,000 to
Master
go
Chef.
sit
Oh,
in a
she has a rule.
hotel?
My goodness.
Unbelievable, unbelievable.
The focus. As a keen home cook and gardener, she emphasizes stories, personal connection to food, and high quality ingredients. Oh
Okay, whatever,
my.
Megan.
Link talks about how she is like stuck with just tons of inventory from her.
Failed cooking
Yeah.
and her bookmarks.
Yeah.
I mean, my granddaughter's made me bookmarks when she was sweet. Well, I'm out of topics. I mean, I guess I can think of more.
Look, look, hold on, hold on, hold on. It says in early January 2026, a flaw on the website allowed users to add massive quantities of items to their carts, revealing high inventory levels, including approximately 220,000 jars of jam, 30,000 jars of honey, 90,000 candles, 80,000
With
tins
no
of
way.
flour sprinkles, and 70,000 bottles of wine. Unsold product pile up. Critics and reports suggested that the brand was holding a vast amount of unsold inventory, roughly 77.5 years worth, based on initial sales velocity estimates described by some as a disaster or a calamity. While some sources describe the brand's performance as a flop, other reports in April 2026 claim that the initial inventory was actually a smaller remaining portion of an original 1 million jars, suggesting that over 800,000 jars were sold.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe it either.
I didn't even know she was selling jam. I only knew about the bookmarks because of
Yeah,
Link.
and you didn't hear about the flower petal
No.
flower sprinkles. They look like, yeah, tins of they were like things you were supposed to sprinkle, edible things that you sprinkled on your food, and it was supposed to look like sprinkles, but it just looked like bugs.
If you want to put flowers in your food, people, you can eat pansies. I used to
I
put
know,
them in
but
the
they were like
salad.
dried pansies. So by the time it was in a tin and you sprinkled it on your food, imagine like all the color and everything was gone.
Ew.
So Link was like, it looks like bugs.
Here, let's put some bugs on our dinner.
Like, of course you could put pansies or nasturtium or violas, like things that are fresh, right? Or an
Yeah.
orchid. Why would you put something dried?
I don't know. I mean, you can buy sprinkles at the grocery store. I can't imagine a sprinkle being special.
I wonder if they have a picture of the sprinkles.
What
Yeah.
else? No.
Bless her heart. I mean, they're not as terrible as he said.
Bless
They're
her
not
heart.
they're not horrible, but why?
I don't know.
It shows her like doing it, with her bare hands and her hair's like hanging down over the food.
Ew. I don't
Mm.
like that. I'm careful with my hair when I'm cooking.
$8 ingredients. Meghan Markle visits every episode.
That's
Oh.
sad.
Why does Meghan Markle sprinkle flowers on everything?
Because she just has that life,
It
just
says
walking
at the
around.
time, 100 Summit last spring, Megan was interviewed by Jessica Sibley and spoke out about the infamous flower sprinkles. She said, it's like a little fairy. If I could just be tossing them around all the time, the obsession has that has come with flower sprinkles I was not expecting.
Okay, I don't have time in my day to have weird thoughts like that. Like, did you ever
Mm,
wanna be a sprinkle fairy? I guess it seems happy just going around sprinkling.
mm, mm,
Not sure. So what are you having for dinner?
I don't know. I did Gary and I we went out to lunch, and I have some tuna left over from lunch, so I might eat that.
I had tuna for lunch today and yesterday.
So, kind of excited
I don't know, I
to
have
have that.
leftover.
I don't know if it's enough, though.
I made some really good Asian cabbage and onion stir fry. It was so easy and so delicious. I'm gonna have more of that tonight, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure what Nephilim eat, so I'll have to check it out.
You're not big enough to be a
I'm not a
Weren't they
I'm a
big?
descendant of a Nephilim.
Nope. And I don't think that they were very nice. Weren't they, like,
They
part
were the giants,
but
right?
they were part evil, I
They
thought.
were the bad angels. Yes, I know.
Yeah,
I
so
don't
it's
wanna be a
not
bad I
you.
don't wanna be
Stop
part
it.
of a bad angel. I'm not a bad angel.
I know, that's why I
I'm a
don't want
good
it.
angel.
There was something else that was in Genesis where that they were talking about there was a creature in the water and there was a creature on land, and everybody's like, "Is that what is he talking about dinosaurs? Is he talking about the Loch Ness monster?" And Donnie's
Maybe.
like, "There's not enough information." He
There's
just he's like, "If we say that there just isn't enough information for us to know. But what there is enough information for us to know is how big he wanted the ark to be, how many animals he wanted on the ark, and how long they were gonna be on the ark." Like, he's like, God tells us the details in the things that he wants us to know. Let's sign off.
Alright, I
Okay.
love you. Alright, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, where's the button?